It's Monday, July 10th, 2023. I'm David Ellis with the Ellis Report on Capital Media HD 99.3. Former top civil servant William Lane has replaced Tony Hoyas as chairman of the Hope Housing Project, a company set up by government to provide energy-efficient and hurricane-resilient homes for first-time buyers. A group of parents and activists continue to keep an eye on what they fear are attempts to weaken parents' say on transgenderization of children in Barbados. Over the weekend, American psychologist Dr. Umar Ifatunde addressed a rally here. He said that in parts of the U.S., children are removed from the homes of parents who don't support them changing their gender. He warns it could happen here too.
So I'm seeing when I look at Barbados, and I'm looking at the Inter-American Development Bank, and I'm looking at the Barbados Family Planning Association, and I'm looking at this new child protective law that they're trying to introduce into Barbados, and I can see the writing on the wall. You will be the next casualty.
The Minister of Education, Kay McConney, has announced that there is to be a national policy on school security by September.
Every school has a different circumstance, and therefore in planning we have to make sure that we take the circumstance into consideration for each of those schools.
The Venezuelan airline Conviasa is resuming flights between Barbados and Caracas later this year. It is one of several agreements just signed by Prime Minister Motley in Venezuela. In addition, some 5,000 hectares of agricultural land is also being made available for Barbadians to farm in Venezuela. More murders have been reported in St. Lucia over the weekend, one on Saturday, another yesterday morning. There's also been a report that 2 men died from a barrage of gunfire in the town of Anse-Lorraine yesterday. In Trinidad, it was another weekend of killings, taking the murder toll to 302 so far for the year. In other sad news out of Trinidad, historian and former government minister Dr. Brinsley Samaru has died at the age of 84. The government of Antigua and Barbuda is making another attempt to get direct flights between that country and the African continent. Prime Minister Gaston Brown says there are going to be safeguards this time around, though, to stop what he calls opportunistic migrants from boarding flights.
This time around, though, haven't had the experience of a few months ago. We have put certain systems in place, so we won't be granting any visas to any Cameroonians or countries with instability in Africa.
As the week starts, some 28 million people are under heat advisories in parts of the United States. It's expected that some heat records could be broken over the next few days there. Meantime, flooding in parts of New York has killed at least one person. Several others are reported missing. In sports, Barbadian Zane Maloney finished second in Sunday's F2 feature race at Silverstone. Today's general forecast, you can expect a mix of sunshine and clouds with a few brief scattered light showers. I'm David Ellis with the Ellis Report on Capital Media HD 99.3.